Hello, good morning everyone. This is Dr. Kausar Unnisa, Assistant Professor, Department of Commercial Management, PhD. Today in this class we are going to discuss about the linear equations with equations which are given in the form of words or in the form of sentences. So in this kind of questions we have to frame the equation, then we need to calculate the value of x of y. So let us will see the first question here. They have given. So the sum of 4 times a number and 3 times a number is 70. What is the number? So whenever the question will be given to calculate times means you should go for having a multiplication with those numbers, and the sum means it is nothing but the addition value is equals to, and these are the terms to be remembered while calculating while framing the equation in the questions. So here they are given the sum of 4 times a number. So here we don't know which is that number when we are going to multiply with the 4 and multiply with the 3. The total value of both the values 4 times and 3 times will become 70. So we are going to assume the number be as x. So here when if the number be as x means 4 times of the number will become 4x and 3 times of the number will be 3x. So now we have to frame the equation. The sum of these two 4 times and 3 times is equals to 70 means sum means in between those numbers are a plus. So 4x plus 3x is equals to is means it is equals to 70. Therefore, you should add 4x plus 3x, it will become 7x, it is equals to 70. Therefore, x equals 70 divided by 7. The value of that number, what we have assumed, the value of x is nothing but 10. Therefore, the number is 10. If we want to verify means whether the answer what we calculated, whether it is correct or not. So same thing we can able to substitute in the equation again. Where there is x, we have to write it as 10. Then we should see whether both left hand side and right hand side should becomes equal. So if you are taking this equation 4x plus 3x equals 70, 4 into x value is 10. So 4 into 10 is nothing but 40 plus 3 into x value is 10, 3 into 10 is nothing but 30. So both together if you are going to add 40 plus 30, that is equals to the right hand side value, that is 70. Therefore we say that the value what we have calculated, it is exact. So this is how to calculate by framing the equation. Let us will go for the second question. They have given that the sum of 6 times a number and 5 times of the number is 55. What is the number? Similar kind of question what we saw in the first one. The sum of 6 times. We know that if we are assuming the number we are x means 6 times of the number will become 3x. 6x and 5 times of the number will be 5x. Both together, if we are going to add means the equation will be 6x plus 5x equals 55. Therefore, 11x is nothing but 55 means x equals 55 divided by 11. Therefore, the x value is 5. Therefore, the number is also 5. If you want to verify it, whether the answer what we calculated is correctly, just to substitute the value of x in the equation. That is 6x plus 5x equals 55. 6 into x is nothing but 6 into 5 is 30 plus 5 into 5 is 25. 30 plus 20. So 35 plus 20 is nothing. So 30 plus 25 is nothing but 55. Therefore, left hand side will be 55. In the same manner, right hand side is also equals to 55. So and let us see the third question they have given. A number increased by 12. Increase means plus, decrease means minus. A number is increased by 12 is same as decreased by 2 times of the number. Then what is the number? So in this question we should assume that what all the terms have been given. So we don't know some number. So one of the number is decreased by 12. So that number, it is decreased by what number means it is by 12, and same thing, and in the same manner 8 is decreased by 2 times of the number, and this number 8 is decreased by what number means it is with the help of 2 times of the number. Therefore, what is the number? So let us will assume the number be as x. So if you are going to write a number is decreased by 12 means how we are going to write? So 12 minus x, because it is decreased by 12 number, so 12 minus x. And 8 decreased by 2 times of the number. We know that 2 times of the number is nothing but 2x. So 8 is the number, is decreased by what number means it is by the 2 times of the number. Therefore, we have to write the sentence in the form of 2x minus 8. So a number decreased by 12, that is 12 minus x, will be equals to 2 times of the number, that is 2x minus 8. Therefore, we have to calculate what is that number. So now we'll have to bring back all the x values to the left side and numbers shift to the right side. So in the equation we can able to see one number and one x in the right hand side also, one 2x and one 8 is there. We'll bring all the x values to the left side and shift the numbers to the right side. We are retaining this minus x left side itself, and we are shifting the right side value of 2x. If it is comes towards left side, then it becomes minus 2x equals the right left hand side value, that is 12, it becomes minus 12. If it comes to right side, minus 8 will be retained as it is. Then minus x and minus 2x both together it has to be added. It will become minus 3x equals minus 12 and minus 8 both again has to be added, but it is in the negative sign, that is minus 20. Both the sides, left hand side and right hand side, we can able to see negative signs are there, so we can able to cancel it very easily. Minus and minus get it cancelled. Therefore, 3x is equals 20 means x equals 20 by 3. So therefore, the number is 20 by 3. This is how to calculate. And see the next question, that is the fourth question. Mohan is 2 years older to Ram. If sum of their ages is 22, find their ages. This is the question which is belonging to the olders, elders. So we know that olders, elders are the same to the uh, elders. We are going to say elders means so it will be smaller to the olders. So here who is older and who is elder we should decide here. Mohan is 2 years older to Ram. Now we should see that Mohan is elder or Ram is elder. So Mohan is 2 years older means Mohan is 2 years more than Ram is, then Ram is younger one, Mohan is elder one. So if sum of their ages is 20, both the ages if we are going to add, then their ages will become 22 ages. Now we'll have to find out what is the age of Ram and what is the age of Mohan. So we know that Mohan is 2 years elder to Ram, means he is bigger than 2 years to the Ram, means now we have to assume that Ram's age is x. Now we have to have an assumption for the Ram that the age of Ram is x year. Therefore the Mohan age will be x plus 2. 2 years elder means we should add plus 2 years. If we are younger means it will become x minus 2 years. So here Mohan age, we have assumed that Ram age here x year. Therefore the Mohan age will become x plus 2 years. Both Ram plus Mohan is plus additional 2 years if we are going to add, then it will become the Mohan's age. Sum of their ages, both the ages we are going to add, one x age, another one is x plus 2, that is Ram plus Mohan. Both add, if you are going to add their ages, then their ages will be 22 years. So this thing has been written in the form of an equation, that is Ram, that is x years, plus Mohan will be x plus 2 years, that is equals to 22 years. Now we should add how many x are there at the left side is 2x plus 2 equals to 2. Now we are retaining the x values with the variables at the left side and shifting the numbers to the right side. That is 22. This plus 2 becomes minus 2. Then 2x equals 20 means x equals 20 by 2. That x equals 10 years. To whom we have assumed the x means, that is we have an assumption, that is Ram's. For the Ram we have assumed the x age, that is 10 years means, therefore the Mohan's age will be plus 2 if we are going to add, that is x 10 plus 2 will become 12 years. Therefore the age of Ram is 10 years and the Mohan's age will be 12 years. So this is how to calculate between the ages of elders and the younger one. So and the next question here they have given, that is regarding to the age of father and age of son. Let us see how to calculate. So here they have given the age of father is 4 times that of his son. We know that the age of father, son, how much of the age of son is there? That is 4 times. When we are going to multiply with the 4 times is elder to the son's age, that is 4x. So 5 years ago, so whenever the question will be given, if it is 5 years back or 10 years after, so 5 years back means we should always minus our age. If it is 5 years after means we should go for adding. After 5 years, what is my age means I should add plus 5 years, then I should tell what is the age after. That is 5 years back means I should minus and tell my age. So this kind of question is here. The age of father is 4 times that of his son. 5 years ago, the father was 7 times that of his son. Find their present ages. Now we should know what is the present age of son and what is the present age of father. Now there is, after seeing that we can able to decide that, let us will have an assumption for the son's age be as x years. Therefore, the father's age will become 4 times of his son means it will become 4x years. So 5 years back, how it will be means The age of father and age of son. 5 years back, if x is the present age, means 5 years back the son's age will become x minus 5. In the same manner, father says 5 years back, how people are going to write means it is nothing but 4x minus 5. So we should deduct minus 5 for the previous year's age when we are going to calculate. So this father's age, that is of 5 years back, how much means that will be equals to the 5 years back's age multiplied with 7 times. That is 5 years ago the father was 7 times that of his son. How much the age of father means, that is 5 years back, that is 4x minus 5, that is equals to the father's age is equals to 7 times. 7 times means 7 into that of his son. So son's age is 5 years back, it is x minus 5. So 7 has to be multiplied with the previous son's age of 5 years back, it is nothing but x minus 5. The father says that is 4x minus 5 is equal to 7 into x minus 5. So now we have to open the bracket, then we have to shift all the x values to the left and right side to the numbers. Let us see that 4x minus 5 father's age equals, if you are going to open the bracket, 7 into x will become 7x, plus into minus is minus, 7 5 is 35. Then we are shifting all the x values to the left side, numbers to the right side. 4x, that 7x will become minus 7x, and minus 35 will be retained at the right side. This minus 5 will become plus 5. Now we should go for having subtraction, that is 4x minus 7x is nothing but minus 3x equals minus 35 plus 5 is nothing but minus 13. Therefore, minus minus both the sides means it will get cancelled. X equals 30 by 3. Therefore, the value of x equals 10 years. So with the help of these, we found out the present age of son will be 10 years, then the father's age, that is 4x, what we have an assumption, 4 into 10 it will become 40 years. Therefore, the present age of son is 10 years and the present age of father will be 40 years. So this is how to calculate between the ages of son and father. Let us will see the sixth question. They have given that divide 1600 between x, y, z so that y may have rupees 100 more than x and z rupees 200 more than y. This is a question between the sharing of the values. What actually they have given, that is 1600. It has to be shared between the three people, that is x, y and z. Now we have to calculate that what is the share of x and what is the share of y and what is the share of z. And that how the values have to be shared means they have given very clearly that y may have rupees 100 more than x. So whatever the value or whatever the amount that we are going to share to the Mr. X, so 100 rupees more should be given to Mr. Y. And also Z rupees 200 more than y. How much of the amount will be received by Y plus 200 should be added to Z's shares. Now we have to assume that here the assumption itself is X, Y, Z. So that is we have an assumption of A, B and C, or we can have an assumption of A. So here we have assumed the X share, or part of the amount that has to be shared to the Mr. X is nothing but rupees A. So what is the amount has to be shared to Mr. Y means it is rupees A plus 100. It is more than X is going to tell means plus 100 should be added to the amount what X is going to be received, that is A plus 100. Similarly, Z share how much it will be means whatever the amount is received by A, that is Y, that is A plus 100 plus 200 more than 2 Y should be shared to the Mr. Z. So the equation will become X plus Y plus Z is nothing but 1600. Now we are substituting in place of X it is rupees A, in place of Y is A plus 100 rupees, in place of Z is A plus 100 plus 200 equals to altogether the value is the total amount will be 1600. Now we should add how many A's are there, how many numbers. There are 3 A's, it's 1A, 2A and 3A plus amounts. If you are going to add, that will be 400, 100 plus 100 and 200 plus 200 will be 400. This is equals to 1600. Now you should retain the unknown values we calculated to the left, then keep the numbers to the right side. Then 3A we are retaining here to the left side. This 400 has to be shifted to the right side, it will become minus 400. So 3A equals 1200. Therefore the value of A is 1200 divided by 3. That is nothing but 400. Therefore, X share value is equals to 400 and Y share value is nothing but A plus 100. A means already we calculated, that is 400 plus 100 is equals to 500. And Z share will be A value, the share of A is nothing but 400. 400 plus 100 plus 200, the total value will be 700. This is how to calculate the values if they are given to divide and sharing the values between the three people. And let us see one more, that is the seventh question here. So in this question, so here we have to calculate regarding the consecutive numbers. The sum of three consecutive numbers are 1 to 15. So the 128 minus. So consecutive numbers, how we are going to write it? If the first number is x means it will be increased by the numbers. X plus 1 the second number, x plus 2 will be the third number, x plus 3 will be the fourth number. Along with the numbers, the value of x will be increased. So how we are going to write that will be considered as the consecutive numbers. So here they have given the sum of three consecutive numbers. If we are taking the first three numbers, the first consecutive will be x, the second consecutive will be x plus 1 and the third consecutive will be x plus 2. So the sum of three means all the three numbers will be added, that is x plus 1 plus x plus 2. So all together the value is equals to 123. Now we have to go to how many x are there at the left side, that is 3x plus 1 plus 2 is 3. This is equals to 123. And 3x equals, if you see the plus 3 to the left side, the right side, that will becomes minus 3. Therefore 3x equals 120. X equals 120 divided by 3. Therefore the value of x is equals to 1. Now we have to calculate what are the three numbers. When x1 is 40 means x plus 1 is nothing but 40 plus 1 equals 41. And third number x plus 2 means 40 plus 2 will be 42. Therefore the three consecutive numbers are 40, 41 and 42. So this is how to calculate if the consecutive numbers are given. So in this 8th question they have given that the sum of three consecutive integers exceeds the middle integer by 6. Find the integers. So in the same manner how we calculated, the three consecutive integers are x plus 1 and x plus 2. But it is totally different. They have not given the total value, but it will be equals to the middle integer by 6. So the middle integer, it is increased by 6 means we should add a plus 6 to the middle integer, that is x plus 1. So the equation will be x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equals to the middle integer is nothing but x plus 1. It is exceeds the middle integer by 6 means plus 6 has to be added to the middle integer. Therefore at the left side 3x are there, 1 and 1 plus 2 will be 3 equals. If you are going to open the brackets, so x will be there, 1 plus 6 will be 7. So 3x equals, we are shifting the right side x value to the left side, it will become minus. So 7, the right side will be there, the plus 3 has to be shifted to the right side, it will become minus 3. Therefore 3x minus x equals 2x, 7 minus 3 will be 4, x equals 4 by 2, therefore the value of x is 2. So now we calculated what is the value of x, that is 2. X plus 1 will become 2 plus 1 equals 3. X plus 2 will become 2 plus 2 equals 4. So therefore the three consecutive integers are 2, 3 and 4. So this is how to calculate by the consecutive integers. Let us see the 9th question here. In a hostel of 50 students, the total monthly miscellaneous expenses were increased by 152. And the number of students increased by 14. The average monthly miscellaneous expenses were will be reduced to rupees 2 per head. Find the original rate of miscellaneous expenses per student per month. They are given to calculate what are the miscellaneous expenses for each student for a particular month have to be calculated. In the hostel, how many number of students means total number of students will be 50, and the miscellaneous expenses will be 152 when the number of the students increased by 14. He is telling ultimately the 152 is the increased value when means when the number of students are increased by 14. 50 plus 14, that will become 64 students are increased. That time the miscellaneous expenses will also be increased of 152 rupees. And if the miscellaneous expenses increased means the total expenses for each student will be reduced. That is 2 per month. Now we have to calculate what is the expenses per month and per student. So let us assume the monthly average expenses is x rupees. The total expenses for 50 students will become 50 into x equal to 50x. The number increased by 14 means 50 plus 14 will be 64. If 64 students are increased, the total expenses will also be increased, that is 152. So for the 64 students are nothing but 50x plus 152. Therefore, the average monthly expenses will be reduced rupees 2 per student means for each student we are assuming it as x means if it is reduced means it will become x minus 2. Let us see here the monthly expenses of the 64 students, how much means it is nothing but 50x plus 150 is the amount. 64 students, the expenses will be 50x are the students, those who are there. So, the number of students plus 152 is going to be increased when the 14 students are increased. So, it will be equals to what amount means it will be equals to the each student rupees 2 is getting reduced by each student equal to x minus 2. Now we'll have to do cross multiplication for that. 50x plus 152 equals 64 into x minus 2. 50x plus 152 is equals to 64 into x is 64. 64 into 2 is 128. Now we'll have to shift the x values to the left side and numbers to the right side. 50x minus 64 is equals minus 128 and plus 2 from minus 152. Therefore, minus 14x equals minus 280 minus 950 and therefore the value of x will be 50. Therefore, the average monthly expenses per student per month will be 50. Let us see the last question they have given. The weekly wages of 30 persons consisting men and women amount to rupees 190. Each man receives 7 rupees and each woman receives 5 and the number of months. We are seeing that the weekly wages for all the 30 people, how much they are going to get me, the total amount for the entire 30 people will be 190 rupees and the wages. So for each man, what is the rupee they are paying per day? It is 7 rupees. For each woman, they are paying 5 rupees. Now we have to calculate what is the number of men and women. How many men are there and how many women are there? Let us assume if men we as x means then women will become out of 30. If you are going to deduct minus x, then it becomes women. Let us also men we as x or women we as x. If you are assuming men we as x means then the number of women will become out of 30. If you are deducting men number, that will become women number. It is 30 minus x. Now each man is paying how much of rupees means 7 rupees and woman is paying 5 rupees. Men plus women is equals to 190 for entire weekly wages. Men plus women equals 190 rupees. Men how much they are paying means 7x. Women how much they are paying means 5 into we don't know how many women are there. So we should write in place of women 30 minus x. That is 5 rupees into 30 minus x will become the number of women. So both if you are going to multiply with that we get the value of the number of women. So it is equals to how much means the entire weekly wages, that is 190. Therefore 7x plus 5 into 30 will become 150 plus 2 minus x minus 5 into x is 5x equals 190. We are retaining all the x value, that is 7x minus 5x is 2x. 190 right side and plus 150 or 60 to the right side will becomes minus 150. 2x equals 40, then x equals 40 by 2. The number of men what we have assumed that is in the form of x, that is 20. Then how many number of women are there means, so out of 30 minus x, 30 minus 20 will be the men, so number of women will be the men. So this is how we have to calculate the sentence kind of formation, sentence kind of questions are given, how to play with or how to bring back in the form of equation has to be used. So this is how to calculate with the help of sentences.